Greetings, Local 2627 sisters and brothers. Today is Monday, April 16th, and I hope everybody had a good weekend. And I hope nobody had any problems because of last Friday was Friday the 13th. Anyway, let me give you a few updates. You know, the city was going to privatize the UV plant up, the water treatment plant up in Valhalla, New York. We were prepared to have a big showing of some of our top echelon people from DC37, from the locals like B75 and whatnot. And we got word Friday that it was canceled, our meeting upstate, because the city has decided they're not going to privatize the UV plant up there. You know, there's a big issue with that because, you know, our water comes from up there. And they want to privatize, they want to turn it over to people who have no accountability, no responsibility for anything, and they're going to take it away from our members. And this is a very good thing, and I'm glad we were able to do this. I'd also like to mention that, you know, from the Tier 6 thing, we had about 12,000 people join Tier 6 from NICERS, and another 8,500 from BURS that joined Tier 6. What surprises me is that we're talking about over 20,000 people, and these people have been working for the city all these years and were not part of the pension system. One of the reasons why we take these lower salaries is so that we can have something at the end of the day. And a pension is that thing at the end of the day with our benefits and everything else combined. So I was surprised. I was amazed that many people weren't in the pension system. Again, the mayor is attacking John Liu. He's trying to find a way to get to him, and what he's doing right now, he's signed an executive order to take away the city controller's right to set the prevailing rate for maintenance workers. This is just another way that he's trying to dismantle John Liu. It's not going to work because we're here supporting him. Now, you know that the 911 system, $2 billion system, $1 billion over budget. The response time is worse than what it was prior to the system coming in. And it's one of those other things where the private sector is not doing what they're supposed to do. And the mayor, again, is behind it. He's part of it. Now, one of the things the mayor was ordered to show the progress, turn over the books in the investigations that they did with the 911 system. And as of today, he still has refused to turn them over. And the judge involved who gave the order said the criticism of the system is what he calls common sense. You know, and what the union people are doing, they're showing common sense because there are things that should be looked at. I'm saying you're $1 billion over budget. And like I said before, the study shows that response times have become slower than what they were prior to that. They become even slower than when the New York City Police and the fire department were on two different pages during 9/11. The response time is even slower than that. The telecom exams are out. You know, it's from the filing period is April 4th to April 24th. And remember, the filing is actually the exam. It's an E&E exam. So make sure when you sit down, you have everything that you need with you to complete this exam. If you have any particular questions about the exam, there's also a phone number on the application where you can call DCAS. If you call the office, we're not going to give you any information more than just connecting you to maybe the right people. But as far as the things that's going on with the exam, we're not going to tell you that because we didn't set up the exam. We won't grade the exam. We won't certify the list. And so it's not our responsibility to do that. DCAS is the one who's responsible for that, so we're going to make sure that they do it. Gary Ackerman, congressman, you know, his seat is being vacated, and DC37 had looked at a couple of people, and it came down to the screening committee at DC37, and DC37 decided that they would endorse Rory Lanceman to fill Gary Ackerman's congressional seat at the election. So I just want everybody to be aware of that. Like I said, anytime you want to know who to vote for, we have the information here at DC37. DC37 Scholarship, we have two scholarship members, winners from our family being Local 2627. Brian Minovich, which is the son of Roman Minovich, who works for the Department of Correction, and Robert Niestein, his daughter Jennifer, and Robert is a member of the FDNY Fire Department. So congratulations to our members and their children. And Good and Welfare, TRS, Ada Rosen, her mother passed away. Of course, our sympathy and our love goes out to her. And we made a donation towards to the Jerusalem Center for the Blind children. This was the request of the family. And until next week, everybody have a quality week and a quality day. It's Robert Ajay in solidarity. And remember to vote, please.